Morning, everybody. Chad, Adler Farms. Oh man, it's pretty nice having all this cleared out. Grandpa and Uncle Kyle done a good job. About the time we move, of course, they clear it all out and make it easier to get up and down. But well, Adler is inside eating breakfast and hanging out with Grandpa, and I figured we'd come down and check on everybody. And Smokey, here she comes. What you say, pup? What you say, pup? What you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you were snoozing. You were snoozing, and I know why. Grandpa said he already fed you. He actually fed everybody. Yeah, he said he fed everybody. So you started your morning siesta, huh? Goodness, you're huge. Goodness, you're huge. All right, let's go. Let's go see everybody. See what they're up to. Get over here. Where's your goats? Huh? Wow. That is a big bird. Goodness. Look at all those chickens. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. We gotta get some of y'all moved at some point. That's gonna be an adventure in itself. Batman, what's up, buddy? Hi, buddy. What you think? What you doing? Looking huge. Magneto. What everybody doing? Anybody lay an egg yet? Smokey wants an egg. Anybody? 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 Let's go look in here. Let's see. See, Grandpa's already been here. All things are fresh. Everybody's been all that's the. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, those are warm. They just laid them. Now listen, you guys watching this, don't tell Grandpa I gave them eggs. There you go. It's funny when I come back here and I film, you guys are like, Grandpa's not giving them eggs anymore. Don't give them eggs. Don't give Grandpa's chickens eggs. They're my chickens. Well, probably not. Whoever feeds them, probably their chickens. Oh man, let's see what Miss Lola's doing. Other than taking a nap. Goodness. Lola, what you doing, lady? Lola, are you all right? Hey, pig. That's quite a nap. I'm not gonna stop her. Lucius, what's up, buddy? Hey, is it gonna be okay if I get a couple of goats at the new farm and you stay here with Grandpa? Is that all right? Okay, it's nothing personal. Yep. It's nothing personal, buddy. I just need goats. Well, don't get offended. I just need goats that want more than animal crackers and pettings. Yep, sure do. Sure do. Whew. What's up, buddy? He's a good goat though, huh? Good. Well, you've been on a Batman diet. Wait. Oh, dude, I think I felt something kick. Oh my goodness. Hey, listen. That didn't used to look like that. Nope. All right. Magneto. Listen, brother. I really want you to come to the new farm. Woo, foghorn, feeling froggy. Well, thank you, ma'am. Hey, speaking of, we need to get you down to the farm to our neighbors with Red, because there's a good looking Tom down there. Yep, sure enough. I'm just checking things out. Haven't been in here in a while. I miss it. I do. I got to know a lot of you guys feeding and filming in here, so I miss it. Is there an egg in there? Nope. Now, Hey, listen, no. Don't do it. I am not even going in there. It ain't happening. Nope. No way. Not happening. Foghorn's mad at me now. I didn't even do nothing. Stay back. Or is he waiting on an egg? I don't know. We got to get you to the farm, pup. We got to get you down there. All right. As you're watching this and I'm reminiscing, I'm okay. I love where I'm at, obviously, but it is, I like coming down here. I like seeing this. I haven't been down here in a week. Grandpa pretty much runs it. I mean, he takes care of everything. It's awesome. I appreciate it, of course. Let's see. Let's go check on the cows. But while we walk to the cows, let's talk about moving the cows. Moving the cows. And if I sound a little under the weather, I don't know. I can hear it in my voice. But yesterday I spent a bunch of time at the new farm mowing and trimming and weed eating, and I think allergies got to me, man. Anyway, all that rain was great last week, but we almost need another rain to pull some of that pollen out of the air. Just a sprinkle would be awesome. As far as moving these cows go, I'm filming this Friday morning, the day before you guys see it. We've got exterior fencing all the way around the new farm now, all the way. Technically, I could put the cows on that pasture, the whole 20 acres. I could do it. And I really want to. I really want them down there. The donkeys are going to be a little bit of a challenge to get because they literally think of that as their home. And I haven't talked to my neighbor yet. We have 2 donkeys at my neighbor's, if you're new here or didn't know that. They're safe, they're okay, they're taken care of. The problem is they're moving and they're taking all their animals with them, which is great. I need to, they're so fired up. I need to, I think, turn these guys out first. I was gonna do the donkeys, but I think the donkeys are just gonna be harder to do. Fred, why are you panting, buddy? You're standing in the pool. I was gonna wait on water to bring them out, which we got approved through the water district last night. No, 2 nights ago on Wednesday. So we pretty much, oh, sorry, don't do that. So we're good to go essentially on water. We don't have a tap yet, or a meter, I should say, but we do have a pond. And I don't technically want you guys in there all the time, but while we're waiting on water, speaking of, while we're waiting on water, man, you're huge, dude. Woo-wee. What's up, buddy? How's it going? How's it going? Whoop, sorry, man. Yep, don't do that. But while we're waiting on water, I think you guys could drink out of the pond. There's also standing water all over the property, and like, there's a couple overflows. There's a couple, some dozer work was done years ago before we owned it. And I think there's some water standing in that. So Rae and I brought some panels down here last week. Yeah, no, Mother's Day weekend. So maybe 2 weeks ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yeah. So these panels are from Wheeler Metals. I picked these up a couple months ago. Look out now. Look out now. But let me back up so they calm down. But basically what you do is you set those panels up. Probably down there, there's an opening, like a gate. And you set those panels up down there. And you feed these 3 with cubes inside those panels. It kind of makes a corral. And you button it up or back it up next to the trailer. And then when they come in to eat, you shut the gate behind them. That's how Gary Walker. That's how Gary loaded the Beefy Boys. And it worked. So I think we can do it. And I think we should sooner rather than later. Because I'm ready. I'm ready to get them down there. They also, if you didn't know, and I'll try and find the video, but the Beefy Boys, if you didn't know, were our first 2 steers. They're an Angus Holstein cross. And Angus cows, typically, they want grass They want grass. They want grass. Now you can grain feed them, but like they want grass. They're not going to eat leaves. They're not going to eat, not up here anyway, where fescue just grows abundantly in most places. And I had the beefy boys for like a solid year on this pasture right here. And all they ate was the grass. They wouldn't touch anything else. The honeysuckle was running wild. Vines, everything, all that stuff. They wouldn't touch it. Well, then, so my first Highland was Fred. Came from my buddy Rhett at 100 Acre Wood Highlands. And I went and got Fred, and Rhett was like, hey man, he's gonna eat just about anything. Like he's kind of like a goat. I mean, he grazes and he browses. And oh man, see that mess of trees right there? There's like 3 or 4 of those scattered around this 8 acres. Fred went in there and just cleaned house at like a 6-month-old bull. I mean, it was impressive. It was pretty stinking funny. But the beefy boys at this point, who were like 6 months from processing, I mean, these big 700-800 pound steers at that time, they were looking at him like, what are you doing, man? Like, eat grass. What are you doing? And he was just like, you guys are missing out. And he just devoured all that stuff. So that's another reason I'd like to get the Highlands down to the farm to see if they'll eat some of that stuff. Because our alpacas have actually started eating and browsing as well. Now that they're comfortable and they feel safe, I'd really like to turn them out. You know, it's just one of those things. I mean, the fencing is strong enough. Now, this is other than predators, okay? You can't stop a coyote. You can't stop a raccoon from, climbing. You can't stop a coyote from digging. You can't stop a dog from jumping. But as far as like horses, donkeys, cows, alpacas, anything else like that, the fencing's done. Like if an animal got out of our fence now, that animal just wanted out. Okay, there's 5-strand barbed wire and field fence with 2 strands of barbed wire above it all the way around the property. Up front, there was some barbed wire that was down. I just leaned entire cattle panels up against it and then wire clipped it to the barbed wire. It's as safe and whatever as I can make it. My only concern is we have a ranch next to us that runs like 50 or 60 head, and I'm sure there's a bull in there, especially right now. Will Fred want to get through that fence? Is he old enough? He will be a year in the next 2 months. Is he that bull that's going to see another bull and think, hey, I don't like you, that kind of thing? But is he small enough? Will he be content enough? Those cows that I'm talking about, the ranch, they're never up against our fence because they have amazing pasture just like this out here. Fred would have a ton to eat on our property as well. So I think we'll be okay. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do it today or not. Let me check the weather, check the forecast, all that good stuff. Oh, also, the reason I share this stuff with you guys, the reason I've come down here is because I want to update everybody as we move forward and what we're doing, and, being funny and silly and showing the boys. I mean, that's part of my channel, but I'm still running a farm. And I know you guys know that, but that's why I like telling you guys stuff. I want your input. I'm still new to this, and I still greatly appreciate any input you guys have. The new dog, okay? We need to go get him. His name is Bandit, so we got Smokey and the Bandit. Problem is, we don't live at the farm. We can't bring him to the house. That just undoes everything he knows. He's coming from a farm where Smokey came from, where there's like 4,000 game hens, and he's been doing chores every morning, and he needs a routine. Now, I go to the farm every day, the new farm. So it's not like he would be alone, but I don't think it's a good idea to put him in there with the alpacas, obviously. I think he clearly needs to be pinned up. Now, not pinned up like a 10 by 10, but I think he needs like a giant pad with maybe some giant paddock with maybe some chickens in it. He can watch over and protect. So I think that's the way I'm leaning, using my Gallagher fence to keep him safe, plus the chickens safe. But just let me know your thoughts about introducing a new dog, because with Smokey, it was real easy. She was a pup, she was tiny, we brought her out here. She still puts a chicken in a sleeper hold every now and then, but she's not actually killing it and eating it. She's just hugging them to death. So anyway, I don't need another one of those, but it does happen. So Anyway, that's another reason that I'm thinking about moving some chickens before I bring Smokey down there. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm leaning, because we have to keep the chickens locked up for like 2 weeks so they establish this is their coop. So I'm just brainstorming, I'm just thinking. But I want some input. Share your thoughts down below. I don't care what they are, I don't care how wild they are. I'm not gonna call anybody out, and nobody else is gonna call anybody else out, okay? What are your opinions? What are your thoughts on new livestock guardian dogs? What are your tips? Whatever, let me know. All right, see you guys in a little bit. What's going on? Don't be scared. It's okay. I know it's been a minute since you've been in a trailer, but we're gonna be all right. What's going on? We're back. So here's my logic. This is where they've been fed for almost, goodness, hang on, one arm problems. This is where they've been fed. This is what's normal to them. I don't know how to open trailer. Like, seriously, I don't know how to open it. Oh, it's gotta be a man. But anyway, this is where they've been fed. This is what they know. And I've got these panels from Wheeler Metal. I watched Gary use these when he loaded the Beefy Boys. Now, when we loaded the Beefy Boys, we did it down there at that gate, which I think I mentioned in the video earlier. But the reason Fred's peeing in the water. He's gonna love that pond. But anyway, the reason we did that down there is when we took the Beefy Boys, we still had the 2 girls and Fred, and we couldn't, like, we didn't want to disrupt the fence. But now, once these girls come out of here and Fred, we don't need this fence anymore. We're gonna roll it up, okay? So what I'm gonna do is get this set up where we feed them so it's like familiar to them, and then just get them in here and probably just take the fence down right here, or find a way to use these temporary posts to just guide them in. So we'll see, but stay tuned, it's gonna happen. I got one arm. Yes, Grandpa can come help, but the fewer the people, the better. They're not used to 5-6 people being around them. Adler too is here, and Grandma's at work. Rae is at work, going to get Carter. We'll see her in a little bit, that kind of thing. So we're okay. They're either gonna come or they're not, and I'm not gonna push it, I'm not gonna get hurt. We'll be all right. I've only got one arm, so let me set some things up and I'll check back with you guys. Dude, you got to be the most chill bull I've ever seen in my life. I hope it stays that way, man. You're gonna love this new farm though, okay, buddy? I promise. Yeah, they're safely. Just like that water, don't you? There's plenty of water where we're going too, man. Plenty of water. All right, you guys ready to try this? I'm gonna get you some cubes, hang on. So here's the setup I got. The fence is off because I don't think they're gonna care about it anyway. The only thing is, I'm gonna have to get that out of the way. I'll figure it out. There is a, she may just walk right up in that trailer. There's a cut gate and there's an escape door. So I should be all right, but less than 2 pounds. I bet it's pretty close though. Let me try something here. Let's see if this works. I don't really want them to see the cubes yet. I need a tripod or a place to sit you guys, or you're not gonna see any of this. They hear the cubes. They know they know something's going on. You guys may just sit on the ground. But let's just go bird's eye view. But if I drop the camera and all you guys see is cows stampeding, you'll know what happened here. Let's go in here. Let's go ahead and use this and see if they'll just follow me in here. Okay. I'm gonna make sure, yeah. Make sure I can get out. Come on, buddy. Some cubes. Come here. He knows where that fence was. Come on. So I think there's enough slack in that rope. If there's not, I'm just gonna grip it and rip it. There's enough slack in that rope that if I get them in here, I can close that one behind them. So we might start there. Come on. They're like, nah, we ain't going for 5 or 6. You better get some more. Let me go out here. And I'll just use this chain because that'll be easy to unlock in a pinch. What you say, buddy? Why's your nose sweating? Are you hot? Huh? Come on. Come on, I should have got more cubes. Come here. Slow is fast. Right. Come on. So he found that one. Come on. Atta girl. Atta girl. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Man, they're so much bigger than when we brought them home. My goodness. So this is how it's going. I got them in there. I did add that 4th panel on the back. So they're in there. And those panels aren't going anywhere. Those things are super tough. And they're about 5. Yeah, they are. They're 5 feet high. But this little girl right here, she's like, I ain't no dummy. Cubes first, then I'll get in the white van. Or red trailer. Come on. Come on. You gotta take steps. You gotta take steps. You gotta come around the corner. Man, they're so big now. Is that good? We're just gonna do like a lollipop thing. If all else fails, get some calf grower. Let's try this. Hopefully that'll keep old Fred a little more occupied. Whoa, look out. Fred. All right, mama. You're not a mama yet, but that's what I'm gonna call you. Oh, goodness. All right, come here. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Just needed a wider berth. That's all. Try that. Can you get your nose in there? Oh, you can't have my cup. You can't have my cup. Oh man. Goodness. All right, so they're all in there. So now this isn't latched, so we can use this like a swing gate. Just attach that. They're pretty much in here. They're pretty much in here. They're not going anywhere. So let's see if we can walk them up in the pen. They can kick this, they won't hurt me. Hang on, let's there they go. Come on. Fred, if you're not first, you're last, and well, you're officially last. Nope. Gotta turn around, homie. He could, this isn't fastened right here. This is, that ain't coming apart. I mean, he could shove this, but that's pretty unlikely. If he was full size, he'd probably put on a show, but in my opinion, I think Mr. Walker would agree, this went pretty daggone smooth. As long as they don't come back out. Let's do this. Let's get him something to eat up in here. Give him a reason to get up in there. Oh no. I only got one arm. This isn't good. Come on, Chet. Come on. Whew. That was not the most comfortable thing, but it worked. Oh man, somebody's just draining the main vein. Hang on. I gotta move. Easy. Easy, young lady. What is the deal? Okay, they're not. Dadgum. There we go. Woo! We did it, boys and girls. Now, should I close that cut gate? Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I'm gonna need you to back up a little bit. Man, I think they're gonna come busting out of here though. Let me see. No, that's the side. This side slides. How's that work? All right, let's see if we can. They should scooch back a little bit. All right, yeah, there's plenty of room. I might have to edit that quite a bit because old Junebug, she set up camp, man. She wasn't gonna move for nothing.
Let's get him.
Let's get him?
Yeah, let's get him out.
Well, we don't want to get him out till we get to the farm. Sound right? Or you just want to let him out here and let him run?
I just want it.
You sad?
Oh.
No, nobody's watching. Don't worry about it. Hey, you squirt my trailer. Squirt the tires. Squirt the tire. Atta boy. Yeah, don't stick your arm in there. They're still
Well. Oh, flash me. We gotta get flashed in. Oh.
Oh, say Grandpa peed his pants.
Adler. Oh, you did all this time. all this time you did that.
I think bulls hate the color white, so I don't know what he's gonna do to your car. I have no idea. I think they're colorblind. I don't know.
They charge it red, not white.
If they charged it red, that trailer'd be a mess. If they charged it red, that trailer'd be a mess.
Yeah, well, he's gonna see it when he gets out of it.
He went right in it for some food.
Oh.
Yep. He swims in his water trough. Uh-oh. I don't think the alpacas have seen a Highland, and the Highland's never seen an alpaca.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Mow it, cows.
Mow it down.
Mow it down.
Woo-wee.
Mow it, cows. Mow it, cows.
All right, Ray's got the kids over there checking on the alpacas, and I think they might fish a little bit. What's funny is these Highlands came right over to the gate where the Burger Bros are. I mean, walked right up to it. So we'll have to see if this is where they stay, or like I don't know what they're doing. Like, how'd they know to do that? Burger Bros aren't even up here. Did you catch a glimpse of your species? Make a run for it. Woo. Oh, there's also sheep and some other animals on the other side. I'm sure they're spotted. I got them cubes and they took off running. They probably heard the dog, but that's okay. There's so much room out here. I'm not worried about the dog barking. Not too worried about it. You wanna go see?
Yeah.
They're swimming.
Yay.
You ever seen a cow swim?
Yeah.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Look at them.
Yeah.
What do they do?
I don't know.
Look at them. Say, Fredo, don't pee in a pool. Is that cool? Look at that.
Why is he peeing in the pool?
They're just hanging out and cooling off.
In there.
They just walked right in. Without their floaties and everything, huh? Too funny. I think she just pooped in the water. Say, ew!
Ew! What is it?
Well, it's probably floating behind her. There she comes. Where's she going? She coming out. I want to make sure Fred can get out of there.
She's coming out.
They're pretty strong. I've read up on it. It's almost impossible for them to get stuck unless it's like a quicksand type thing, but this pond was built really well. And he is strong as all get out. Like impressively strong. What's up?
Very clean. Is he clean?
Clean now, isn't he? It's a good job taking a bath, Fred.
Good job taking it backward.
Hey, yeah, eat that stuff on the bank. Clean these banks up there, brother.
Water?
Brother? Tessie, how's the water? Junebug.
Mug.
There's a turtle in that trap, so he's kind of watching it, but I don't think he'll mess with it. Junebug's right there.
Junebug.
That's Tessie.
Oh, Tessie.
That's June bug.
June bug.
Yep.
Where
Here
can
she
I go
comes.
in
Look
this
at her.
hole?
No, don't go in that hole.
Why?
Probably a muskrat or a beaver or something lives in there. Oh, that's some good water. This is awesome. I'm so excited for them. We'll get them a, Ray and I talked about it. There's a low spot up there that actually fills this. Now it's way at the front of the property, but it fills this. So what we're gonna do is dig that out once everything dries out. We had all that rain last week. We'll dig that out up there and then they'll be able to come down. Or I'm sorry, we'll fence this off and they'll be able to have water up there. Here she comes, look. Whoa. Hi, pretty lady. Hi, does that feel good? Does that feel good? I bet. I bet. I'm so excited for you. This is so cool. All right, you guys stay here. This is home, okay? No walkabouts. No rendezvous with the cows next door. Fred, I am specifically talking to you. Stay home. I got cameras on cameras. Where they at?
Oh, out there.
All right, so it's been like 5 or 6 hours, and you guys have actually never seen this part of the farm. Maybe once or twice. I don't know that this has ever been in a video, but I knew as much as Fred loves water, out of this 20 acres, our pond is not real easy for cattle to get in and out of, the one we fish, but the overflow ponds are about 2 feet deep, 20 feet long. There's 2 of them, or at least there's 2 because the beaver dammed one up. So I knew when I came out here, and I came straight here, I just knew it. And sure enough, where are they at?
Over there.
Over there. What are y'all doing? Look at them. That's too funny. Check it out. You want to stand up and see them? No. Stand up right there on the seat. Look. What are they doing? Over here being cows. Staying cool, huh? All right, there they are. So just that side, just through those trees is the back of the pond, like the dam. And this is always flowing right here, just a little bit. And then just through those trees. Go in the water? Yeah. If Daddy had a good arm and I could pull the four-wheeler out, I'd do it, buddy. Maybe we need to get a winch, then we could do it. It's always flowing back here because just through those trees is the fence line and there's a creek. And that creek actually just barely clips. I'll take you guys back there one of these days. The creek just barely clips our property. With that said, this is always moving. It's always moving. They've been back here a lot because this is usually really clear. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So there's actually a dam right there, a beaver dam, that I have not seen. I need to bust that up and get old buddy's attention and then handle it right. But if I do that, maybe there won't be a pond back here and they'll lose their watering hole. All right, with that said, the Highlands are now in Oklahoma. Are you excited? Fred actually returned. Fred's from Oklahoma. All right, well, y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird.
Bless.
God bless. Say God bless with me. God bless.
Bless.
Deuces.
Deuces.
All right, love you. Smack a camera right there, man. All right, that, boy.